Good afternoon, everybody, on this Saturday, August 31st, right? And Nick's over here poking me in the belly. It is afternoon. It's about 2:40 right now, and I have my glasses on because we went to the pool this morning.
Yep.
What's up?
I was going to say that, but never mind.
Oh, we went to the pool this morning, and I couldn't get in because it was too cold. So I had my legs in, just my, like, from the knee down.
Good.
And I kept, like, splashing the water on my thighs and on my arms and stuff while,
I know what you're talking about.
because
I didn't do that.
sitting in the sun, I was getting hot. So I was splashing myself. Anyway, I came back home and I went to put my contacts in, and for some reason my left contact felt like there was a grain of sand in it. I thought it might be inside out. I took it out, I looked at it real close, made sure that it was the right way, put it back in. It still felt like it had a grain of sand in it. So I was like, I'll just wear my glasses for the day. Hence the reason for the glasses. And the fact that my hair is wet at 2:40. Anyway, Nicholas jumped on the bed and my glasses started falling. We are gonna go run around a little bit today. We're gonna go to Sally Beauty Supply because I got a thing that they had 25% off your order, and I need some more of my leave-in conditioner that I like from them. So I've got that. We're gonna go to Best Buy because John told me one of the things he might like for our anniversary present is a new television. So we're gonna go to Best Buy. We're gonna go to Rite Aid because we got a coupon in our email for 30% off for friends and family. And I need more deodorant. Well, I don't need more deodorant, but I like to have a few on hand because I do usually use one of my deodorants a month. I have liquid deodorant, and I usually use one of those a month. So I like to have a few on hand. So I'm gonna go buy some deodorant, and then we're gonna go to Wegmans grocery store and see if they have more specialty foods than like Giant or Walmart or anything. So we're gonna go there because we got a coupon in our keto box. I think it was either Keto Crate or Keto Box for free Real Good pizza because they reformulated their cauliflower crust. Their old cauliflower crust was bad, so they reformulated their cauliflower crust, and we got a coupon for a free one. So we're gonna go to Wegmans because we figure in our area that's probably the most likely place that we'll find it. And then they also came out with some breakfast like meals as well, I think, or like Hot Pocket type things. We haven't been able to find them anywhere near us. There he is. So we're gonna just go up there real quick, and we're gonna stop because it's not far from Sam's Club. We're gonna stop at Sam's Club and get Neil some paninos, and you want paninos and something else.
I do need a
Powerade. What, babe?
I know I need something from Sam's Club.
What do you need?
Keeping me honest.
You need beef empanadas.
I'm
Nick needs some beef empanadas. So we're not gonna buy like a ton of stuff at the grocery store. Like I said, I'm going to Wegmans just to look at the Real Good pizza stuff, and then we're gonna go to Sam's Club just to get those couple of things Neil needs.
and I need.
And we might get some chicken. We don't have any chicken in the freezer or the refrigerator, so we might get some chicken breasts or something. I might go to Aldi's as well, but again, I'm not looking to buy like a ton of groceries today. Just a couple of little things, you know, maybe a dozen things if that. So that's the plan for this afternoon. Nicholas would like to go to a restaurant. I don't know if we're gonna go or not, but he would like to go to a restaurant. We'll see about that later on today. I ate breakfast, excuse me, I ate breakfast at like 11:30, something like that. So and I ate like 600 something calories. I did gain weight since yesterday. I told you guys last night, I think I ate like about 2,500 calories yesterday. I gained about 1.5 pounds. So that's not unexpected. Anyway, so we're just gonna be running around. I'm gonna try to film a little bit while we're out and about. You guys know that I'm not super comfortable doing that. I'm not gonna bring my camera, but I will have my phone. So maybe I'll film a little bit while we're out on my phone. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna put the camera down so we can get going because like I said, it's pushing 3 o'clock at this point. It's about 2:45, and Nick is waving at you. And I might film tonight too. I might film an epic beauty fail tonight as well. I don't know. We'll see. We might stop at Marshall's while we're out, and maybe I'll do a shop with me at Marshall's video for Monday or something like that. I don't know. The whole day is ahead of us. Well, not the whole day, like 7 or 8 hours ahead of us. Look, it's Buttercup. Are you guys sitting on my pillow? Is that what you're coming in here for? She kept crawling on my pillow. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna put the camera down. We're gonna get wrapped up and out on the road and run some errands. So we'll see you guys later. Well, you guys, it is much later in the evening. It is 9:08, and I didn't film anything else today because we were running around a lot. A lot. And I should have filmed, and I didn't because I'm a bad vlogger. I'm now stuck in my bedroom with the 2 girls because Buttercup was barking at Nick, and because Nick was getting in the shower and she was barking at Nick, so she's shut up in here with me right now. Anyway, I am editing a vlog. I did not film anything today. It just ended up not happening, and that's fine. I just didn't get to it. But because of that, I don't think I have any videos for Epic Beauty Fail for this week. I do have an OmniZ taste test video to post though, the syrup video, the maple syrup video. I have to post, so I haven't edited it yet, but I have it. So anyhow, I just wanted to check in with you guys again. Like I said, it's like 9 o'clock, so it's not like, it hasn't been that long since I filmed last, because didn't I film at like 2:30, something like that? I don't know. But our last stop before coming home was Rite Aid. And we went to Neil's Rite Aid, and poor kid, he got scammed. There was 2 women in there who, from the way that they described the situation, were professionals, and they stole a bunch of money. And long story short, they were counting the money, and then at like the last minute they slipped some of the money out of the pile, and the second woman like took it as the first woman was handing the pile of money. Yeah, so Neil's like super upset. He had to call the police. Yeah, so he's really upset. Anyway, he's gonna be home in about an hour, and I fully expect him to just want to like beat stuff up. The one good thing is that John has given me some ideas for what he wants for his anniversary present. So he said he wants a new TV, or he wants a new counter and sink in the kitchen, or what was the other thing? I forget what the other thing was. I don't know. There was something else that he wanted, and I can't remember what it is right now. Nicholas is about to walk through the door, and when he does, Buttercup's going to start barking at him, I think. Oh no. He should be coming over in here to brush his teeth and get ready for bed, but he just went out in the living room, so. Anyway, John gave me 4 things, but I can't remember the other 2. Like I said, one was the floor, or one was the kitchen counters and sink, one was the TV. And I cannot remember what the other 2 things were. He probably won't remember either. Anyway, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to get this video edited and start processing. And I hopefully will remember to talk to you one more time tonight. But we ran a lot of errands today. We went to a lot of different stores. So, yeah. Alright. Talk to you later. Well, y'all, it is time to start getting ready for bed. It is 10:45-ish. Yeah, 10:47. It's time for bed. John just sprayed a body spray that is making my eyes a little itchy.
Oh no.
It's okay though. You're only gonna wear it at work, so.
If I like it, might expand.
Anyway, tomorrow is Sunday. I got one video edited tonight, and I have one uploading right now. So I will have Monday's video posting tomorrow. I think Sunday's is uploading right now from last week. So anyway, yeah. We're going to my mother-in-law's, and Neil gets to come for that one, and then we're going to go to my dad's house tomorrow. For now, I'm sleepy. I'm ready for bed. I think so you said the kitchen counters and sink, the TV, and what were the other things you said?
Pool.
Oh, a pool.
Tattoo.
And a tattoo.
Truck.
Well, we talked about a vehicle before.
That's it.
I think
yeah. Oh, driveway.
a new driveway. I think John might end up with a new TV. So that's probably what he would get most usage out of, with the exception of maybe a car. But I think his car has a couple more years on it. I wanted to get him a new car, but I'd like to save up a little bit of money first. And his car's not quite paid off yet, so I would like to try to get his car paid off and save up some money before we go and buy him a vehicle, because we've looked at a couple of different types of vehicles for him, and I don't know.
Cheap.
He wants a little car, and I want a family car for us to all be able to fit into. So we're at a little bit of odds on what kind of vehicle we're going to get to replace
She
his.
wants a family car, but she doesn't want to drive it.
I'll drive it.
No, you won't.
If you want to start driving my Passat,
Okay.
I'm fine with that. It goes off warranty in like a week. We bought it in September 3 years ago, so it goes off warranty in like a week. Or maybe it goes through the end of the month, I'm not sure, but it only has like 20 something thousand, it's like 22,000 miles on it. It's nowhere near mileage wise warranty, but anyway, so I think John's gonna end up with a TV. We'll probably do the kitchen counters and sink anyway, like at some point in the next 6 months. We've been talking about doing that for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, something like that. And we go and we look at the stuff, and then the biggest problem I think we have is that we haven't been able to really agree on something.
Yep.
So we'll go and look.
Put it in writing.
Right, we'll go and look, and we'll be like, well, we kind of like that one, we kind of like that one, but let's think about it. And then we never end up making a decision. Like the floors were pretty easy to make a decision, because we were like, we like this, we need something that the dogs aren't gonna mess up, and it was pretty easy to make that decision. But the kitchen countertops is we've just like kind of went back and forth on several times now. The driveway probably needs to be done next summer, and we're probably just gonna actually have to have it torn out and completely replaced, because it's not good. But what I might do is just save our tax refund for that. Use our tax refund to pay for a new driveway. So that'll be 3 of the 5 things. I don't think we're gonna put a pool in this house.
What?
Yeah. I think, I mean, I want to move. I don't know about John. I think John would probably still be in the first place we lived if it was up to him.
Yes.
But I'd like to move. I like the area we're in, but I'd like to move out of this house. Specifically, I'd like to move out of this neighborhood. The neighborhood and the homeowner association that come along with it bother me. So I'd like to move out of the house to a property that doesn't have a homeowners association, or that has a homeowners association that is less restrictive. I know I've complained about my HOA before on here, and yeah, it's not pleasant. But and this isn't even really that bad of an HOA. But John's talking about when Neil at some point moves out, he said he's going to take Wednesday with him. And John's been talking about getting a bigger dog yet than Buttercup. Buttercup's 40 pounds, so you can only imagine what a bigger dog would have to be, at least like 80. I'm assuming is what John's talking about when he's talking about even a bigger dog. Is there a breed?
Yes, big.
Big is not a breed, babe.
Oh.
Boxer, right?
Personally, yes, boxer.
Yeah. John likes boxers.
Dude.
Anyway, I told him that before we get a bigger dog than Buttercup, we really need to get a yard that's fenced in. Because as it is, Wednesday and Buttercup will run. Like, they'll chase each other around the house. And they'll run. If we had an even bigger dog, I just don't know that we'd have enough space in the house for them to get enough exercise. So we would definitely need to get a yard that is fenced in if we get a bigger dog. Not that it wouldn't be an inside dog. I can't imagine us having an outside dog, if that makes sense. Yeah, I can't imagine us having an outside dog. So the dog would have to be an inside dog, but it would have to be able to go outside to exercise and stuff. So, and we're not allowed to have a fenced in yard here. I shouldn't say we're not allowed to. We're allowed to have a 4-foot fenced in yard. If we have a dog that's 80 pounds, I'm pretty sure it would easily jump over a 4-foot fence. Heck, even Wednesday could easily jump over a 4-foot fence. Her vertical jump is extremely high. So, yeah, we need to move before we can get a bigger dog. But the driveway needs done either way. If we stay here 5 more years, we're probably going to have to get the roof done too. Because our house is 19 years old. It was built in 2000, so it's 19 years old now. Next year would be 20, and most roofs only really last 25 to 30 years for the most part. And our roof loses a lot of its, what is it called? The composition stuff.
The little rocks.
The shingles have been shedding tremendously for years. So it's going to need a new roof in the next like 5 years. But the driveway, it's in bad shape. It's cracked in several places, and around the like sides of it and stuff, it's starting to like really break in parts of it. So I think that's our tax refund next year. I think is probably going to go to the driveway. And we pay off the floor in December. So maybe after we get the floor done, we'll get the paid off. We'll get the kitchen counters put in. Get a new kitchen counters and a new sink put in. So maybe like early spring next year or something like that. So I don't know. It's looking more and more like John's gonna get a TV for our anniversary present. So.
Surprise.
Anyway.
The good news is that Jessica's gonna get what she's always wanted.
I will tell you about that in a future vlog. John already got it. He bought it on Groupon. And so we already have the Groupon. When I go to redeem it, I'm going to probably talk about it on that vlog. So stay tuned. In the next few weeks, I'm going to redeem my Groupon and go and do it. It's a cosmetic procedure. Not plastic surgery, but it is a cosmetic procedure. So
She would take plastic surgery if I would buy it.
I would not mind plastic surgery, depending.
Cold sculpting.
I would not mind some help around the middle section of my body. So I've been telling John that at some point, if I get down to my goal weight, I'm probably going to need to have a tuck. So we'll see. But cosmetic procedure to come. I will tell you all about it when we get there. But anyway, I think John's going to get a new TV and maybe a new TV stand or furniture of some sort. So we'll see. We got to figure out the furniture. I was doing a little bit of online shopping and trying to see if I could find a suitable TV stand. And it's all just really cheap. You know what I mean? Like particle board and everything like that. And for the TV that he wants, that I'm going to get him, it doesn't make sense to get him like a cheap particle board TV stand. So anyway, I've been rambling for 10 years. 10 years.
10 years, yes you have. I can vouch for it. You've been rambling for 10 years.
I've been rambling for 20 plus years as far as you're concerned.
What?
Anyway, today I am thankful that we got to spend the day together. We got a lot of errands ran, And we didn't spend a whole lot of money. The most money we spent actually was at Sam's Club because we bought a bunch of drinks. I think that was mostly. I bought gift cards for a future visit to Buffalo Wild Wings, which was, you know, what, like a quarter of what we paid was the Buffalo Wild Wings gift cards. And then like another quarter was the drinks. So anyway, they get drank, and it's cheaper to buy it like this than to buy it, you know, one at a time. So, or it's cheaper to buy it like this than buy it at, you know, the regular grocery store. So anyhow, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. And I just wanted to say one quick thing. Beth, if you're watching, if you could just drop a note down below. You don't have to write a big long thing. Just say, hey, I'm here, or something like that, because worried about you. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.